What is up, my intergalactic friends? Welcome back here to another Infinite Galaxy content. I'm Shinchi42, a sponsored content creator here in Infinite Galaxy. Today we're going to talk about crew, the crew members that you're going to be using with your flagship, or basically your entire setup for your account. I saw a Facebook post about crew tier lists. I want us to take a look into this, and I want to hear your opinion if this list is good or not, and if how realistic this is into your playing style. Because we all have a bunch of different playing style. There's going to be free to play, low spender, and the bigger spender, or the whales. And let's talk about this. Which category do you fall into? Are you this free to play? Are you a low spender? Or are you a whale? Let us know in the comment section below. So we have our tier list right now. Oh, let me actually join this from my farm account. Let me join this real quick. I gotta join on the side. You'll see a farm, Shinchi42 farm, going to be coming in and trying to get this to join here for the level 8 platform, which is gonna be really funny. Besides that, we've got some game speed. We're gonna cancel that. I want you guys to actually see what's happening here for us to capture this. As you can see, we have our commander submission. So this tier list was actually submitted by the community. So this is based on the players' basically playing style. So everybody's going to have their own different playing style. Now, I agree that Lara should be rank S. Now, how many of you guys would agree that Lara should be rank S into the top of the list in comparison to the other crews in here? Now, I want to give you guys a information here that this is not like an official tier list. This is something that I just saw on Facebook that I want to discuss with everybody here on the channel. Now, if you guys would rearrange the tier list, how would you do it based on your playing style? Because based on what I'm seeing at this moment, the way I'm looking this commander submission fortified crew priority ranking tier list is basically a more onto the free-to-play, low-spender approach. And you're going to say, yes, they're ranking the legendaries high. It's going to be a little bit difficult to obtain as a free-to-play. Yes, it's true. But just by looking at the abilities and the stats, it seems like the priority has been for a lower spender. Because if you're looking into, maybe not into the PvP mode, but if you're looking into more of the PvP mode, then you'll see that it's a little bit inaccurate in my opinion. For my sense, I would definitely put Yi Ling Ding at a higher rank. I would say Yi Ling Ding is right above there with Lara, definitely an S rank. Molly Mayer is a very good crew, and we'll take a look into that. I think our our flagship here is going to die. We'll have to use our secondary flagship, so we have it second, and we're ready to get that going. Okay, now let's go in and take a look into the crew while we're waiting for us to hit onto the next hit for the platform. Let's take a look into Molly Mayer. Now, I do have Molly Mayer here, and this is a warship HP, which is really important, crucial. And if you actually put her as a captain, she's going to be a laser in here. Laser weapon attack. Great for Hades. Amazing. But her ability here for having ability to build warship is really good. Now, one thing I mentioned is Yi Ling Ding. I like Yi Ling Ding personally. I have invested into Yi Ling Ding. Warship armor and warship shield. You're getting two things there, and then plus you get warship HP as a deputy. All right. So another thing here is that if she is a captain, you will do, armor and shield as well, and HP. So it's pretty much the same thing as what you're getting as a just normal crew, not being a captain. Let's actually rank up Lara. Now, I completely agree that Lara is a rank S because her ability to be super insane in the battlefield is great. Having that flagship attack, I actually use Lara as a captain, but even if she is not a captain, you can see that flagship attack 63.6% here at level 10. Actually, yeah, level 10. and 25.5% research speed. Now, another thing that I want to mention in here is that I don't really put Lara as a primary deputy. So if you look into my crew, my deputy is actually Yi Ling Ding. I don't put Lara for the deputy. Now, other people might say that you're missing out onto the research benefit on the speed. But honestly, what I realized in this game is that the research time doesn't really take that long. It's not crazy as other games that will make you wait for a very long time. So what I realized is that, I would rather just keep her as a captain. I can kill higher level pirates, and I could kill, defeat other enemies easier because I have a bigger fleet leadership. It's going to be really strong. Now, looking into the Hades in here, with my Hades, which as I just ranked up Lara, I can now have 19,602 leadership, which is amazing. All right, I'm going to bring back the screen right here. And I'm sorry if I'm multitasking here. We got to do this as well. And I'm kind of like limited with time as well. By the way, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I would definitely love to invite you guys to consider subscribing to our channel. Support us, drop a like, leave a comment, let us know what's going on. And of course, the questions that I've been asking, like, what is your playing style and how would you rank the crews? But if you guys do all these things, you're helping the channel out to be #1 in the analytics. So if you're going to support this channel, this is a great way to do it. All right, so that's my spiel or splish. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go at 44, 40, 4440, 3440. Okay, 3440. All right, we're gonna go for 3440. This is how we do things. We set up some timers. So, keep in mind that the crew here, we have Greg Lee. I mean, I don't think Greg Lee is a rank S crew. Definitely not a battle crew. I would say if it's okay, time to battle. All right, this is my last hit anyway. Okay, perfect. So I think if Greg Lee is going to be at the higher rank right there, that player has got to be a low spender, because Greg Lee is not going to be the commander that you're going to use most of the time. He is a gatherer. It's a miner. I would say miner would be the right terminology for it. Greg Lee is a miner. Now, I need to let Bex know here that we will build new outposts. So, being a leader here in TIK, I just want to shout out real quick to our players in TIK, because everybody has been super amazing. The Japanese Federation is all amazing that joined us. And of course, special shout out to the GMF, Nemesis Malone. We got Dante. We got Mr. Mir. We got Vex. Who else am I missing? Obi-Wan. Man, amazing players that we've met here in this kingdom. And if we really work together, which is amazing, we can build now. Nice. Curious how much resources. So we just barely, we use all of it, all the reserves that we got. It's amazing. I think we need to hit return, and I'm gonna let these guys know that we're gonna change this up, and we're gonna put 5K leadership only. 5K. Actually, 3K leadership again. Oh, sorry. Yes. So the reason why we're doing, sorry for this is supposed to be a crew video, but we're putting 3K leadership only so we can have everybody build and earn points. Because if you put full fleets inside, not everybody's gonna earn alliance honor. So you can see it's already pretty much full in here. So it would be nice if people would adjust and put 3K leadership. It might take a little bit more time to build it, but once you have it full with everybody, should be the same anyway. So let's dive down again into the crew. Let's take a look into Greg Lee. All right, let's take a look into Greg Lee. And I think you guys might have not seen earlier when I did my Lara. So hopefully you guys actually saw it. I might have blocked it. Let me take a look in here. Yeah, I pretty much have blocked it earlier, which is unfortunate. But you can see that top research speed 25.5%, 63.6, and yeah, yada 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 for that. 1200 for the fleet leadership at level 10. Um, let's take a look in Gregory. This is a crew that is mainly for really farming top gathers, in here, top speed, and you also have for repair speed, which is really nice. I mean, I'm not gonna say that Greg Lee is not an S tier, but I don't think I would really, for me, I would rank somebody S tier if they are a battle crew. Now, looking at the tier list in here, yeah, like you cannot rank Yi Ling Ding as a B and have Greg Lee as an S. I just think it's unfair. I think Greg Lee would at least be an A, and Yi Ling Ding would be an S. And then let's take a look at the other guy here. This dude, I like this dude as well. Bruno. So Bruno is a warship attack, and this is going to be missile. So again, if you are specifically focused onto missile, then this is a great crew. Now, Bruno, perfect. S tier. That's wonderful. What about, let's take a look into Bolt. I think I have Bolt. Yeah. Ship need repair limit bonus. Planet, another gatherer. PvP wise, this is not going to be the best. Imagine this. If you're gonna rank the crew, in my opinion, is that if you have such a solid crew that are fighting, eventually your damage, your losses is gonna be really less. So for you to invest on such crew might not be that worth it anyway if you have a solid fighter, because you're not going to get wrecked as much. So meaning you'll have less damage ship eventually, right? So you have to think about it in that sense, in my opinion. Now, I want to appreciate the person who did this, to rank this up, because it's really nice to see some, various different approaches from different players. Now, I don't have Paul Mantis in here, so I don't know. I forgot what's his stats. Let me know in the comment section below. Actually, they put it here. Executive combat and warship HP. So by looking at this, if it's gonna be a warship buff, I think Paul should probably be into the S tier as well, or at least, A tier might be good. But like I said, I wish I have the information in here. I still don't have everything unlocked in here. So everything I have unlocked, I was able to show it to you. Let's take a look into Rubia von Hessen. She is going to be a warship shield 19.1% and warship armor 19.1%. Now this is good. This is a very tanky, crew that is gonna be really good if you have those, frigate setup, Artemis setup. This is gonna be a really great one. Should she be an S tier? We need to differentiate her from the other crew, right? If I rank Laura as a S tier, having that research, not getting that benefit into the crew, then she might not be, and then she might be actually be better above Laura, in my opinion. For me, Laura is more of a captain because I don't really benefit on that research, but I'd still rank Laura as an S tier. I would say Ruby should still be a rank S as well. Definitely not a B tier. But again, it depends on the setup that you have as well. Right? I'm really distraught with looking at Yi Ling Ding as a B tier. In the comparison to the epic cruise in here. I don't like that the setup was like that. I think that was the only thing that kind of triggers me for this crew ranking. I think Greg Lee should be moved down, and I think some of the gatherers should be moved down as well, because I don't think they're the ones that are really going to be heavily in the players should heavily invest into. But if you have a lot of resources to do it, then you can invest on every single one. But if you want to be smart, I would say focus on the fighter crew, because majority of the time you're gonna be focused on fighting, and that's the entire goal of the game. So if you fight with stronger crew, you will have less to heal, you would have to use less resources, you would have to use less speed up. So you have to think, smart into that. The goal for this video wasn't really to talk about epics, but I really just want to focus onto the legendary ones. So we kind of dabbled a few things in here and there, so maybe we got lost a few things in here. Let us know in the comment section below. I know I can improve this, but if things make sense, and if things doesn't make sense, let me know in the comment section below as well. I'm very passionate about this game. I love this game, and I'll try to make things much better as we go through. But to summarize things, I don't think Yi Ling Ding is a B tier. So if you see this chart, I would say it looks pretty decent, but just Yi Ling Ding not in the B tier. All right. I think Yi Ling Ding is a very good, crew. And the bad part about this, if you see it and you saw Yi Ling Ding as B and like, oh, I don't want to invest on her, you're going to miss out on a huge thing. Now, like I said, this is not an official post for Infinite Galaxy as well. This is just a post that was created by a player that was shared to Infinite Galaxy, and they posted it. So take that a grain of salt. Everybody has their own different opinion. We got to respect it. And everybody has their own different playing style. So your crew ranking will also be different based on that as well. Besides that, Infinite Galaxy, my intergalactic friends, if you guys haven't not subscribed yet, don't forget to do so you're not going to miss out on the contents that we're making. We're making IG contents in here. I definitely would love for you guys to subscribe. And if you watch here until the end, hopefully you would leave a comment. Don't be that silent watcher. Say hi. Say hello. How are you doing? Where you're from? Let us know in the comment section below. I'd love to meet some of you guys. And don't forget, you guys can join Discord as well. You can always hit me up. Want to chat, just become friends. I'm down for it. All right, I will see you again next time.